Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth. I'm the brother of Y, back with another lesson through the Spirit, Lord willing. It is edifying. So, came across an article that I wanted to do. Hey, before I even get into that, Lord willing, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Baba Kashah, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, allowed this video to go up. Recorded a video. Everything is good. The sound is good. The sound is clear. When I upload it to YouTube, it's not playing the sound. Esau hurt. The scriptures are playing out, man. The prophecies are playing out, and we on Esau's ass, man, through the Spirit. And we're going to actually, through the Spirit, I've been seeing a lot of the brothers going to a lot of the different changes that they're seeing on YouTube and things like that. This lesson, Lord willing, I'll do it over. And, I'll be able to get it on and upload it. But again, I have the video. I play it. It's fine. It's clear. But I'll upload it to YouTube. It's not playing it with the sound. After you upload it, you play it, there's no sound. But me having it stored in my phone, it's perfectly clear, it's there. Esau's the devil, he's hurt. And we're gonna keep banging. We're gonna keep banging in the Spirit. All right. So I just wanted to bring that out. Lord willing, this lesson is able to go up. Right? Lord willing, I'll do the other lesson over. So back to this lesson. Esau's system is collapsing. More prophetic things are happening through the Spirit. Esau's system is collapsing. Okay, we're watching it in real time. We are watching let me pull this up really quick. The apostles have been having us going to continue to look at the national debt clock. Okay. Which is very important to watch. They got a lot of weird ish going on here. So if you look at the debt clock, it says that the U.S. national debt, as you see these numbers going up, this is unbelievable, man. But it's beautiful. 34 trillion. Okay, which could be cap. It could be a lie. This number could be double or triple. Okay? According to the U.S. national debt clock, we are in debt 34 trillion. It's bugged out because this is the most sought after in country to live and to come to. But this ain't the country to be in, man. Everything is overpriced. Everything is it's through here, man. You can't live here. The wages that we get paid, it don't match the cost of living. All right. This place is absolutely through. Right. And that's the point, because these devils, they look at E's face. This is Jamie Dimon, the JP Morgan CEO. He's through. He knows it. Okay? This is the face of a defeated man. Okay? He knows it's over. Okay? He could be a high-ranking member of the elite, but who knows? But he knows he's through, one way or another. Right? And so the point is, looking at the national debt clock, and we're going to get into this article a little bit, but Esau knows his system can't stand. Okay? With that debt, insurmountable amount of debt, okay? Esau knows his system cannot stand. And again, through the spirit, we know that they are purposely crashing this system. Okay? It's going to be a total collapse of the dollar. All right? And they're going to usher in a new way. Okay? A new way to pay. Right? A new way to pay. They're about to usher in a digital system. Okay? CBDC. Okay? All right? So we know that that's on the horizon. This article and many others out there are proving that this collapse is imminent and can happen any day now. So let's get into and Esau knows it too, but we know it. We know what's happening. We filter this through the scriptures. All right, billionaires Jamie Dimon and Ray Dalio, if I'm saying that right, sound the alarm on soaring U.S. government debt. Okay, the soaring U.S. government debt. Here it goes. They sounding the alarm. All right, on this 34 trillion. All right, 34 trillion, and it could be much more. Okay. It says, let's see, Jamie Dimon, J.P. Morgan CEO, pictured during a hearing by the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs to examine Wall Street firms in December 2023. And he's through. He's at a hearing. He knows he's through. He knows the system is through, whether he's a high-ranking elite member or not. A lot of Edomites are worried because they're not at the top, not a part of the elite, and they're not really sure how this thing is going to affect them. All right, this is CNN London. It says the chorus of voices warning about the dangers of record U.S. government debt is growing louder. So there's many, many, many billionaires, millionaires, and they're coming out making statements like, look, this thing is bad. It's bad. A lot of these billionaire CEOs, they're all coming out. This is just two of them. All right. This guy, Ray Dalio and Jamie Dimon. This is just two of them. Many of them have been coming out in the past year and a half, warning, okay, about the dangers of record U.S. government debt. Okay. In the past 24 hours, J.P. Morgan CEO, founder of the world's biggest hedge fund, have weighed in with concerns about America's debt pile. In an interview with Sky News Wednesday, Dimon said he hoped the U.S. government will focus on reducing its budget deficit, the difference between what it spends and what it receives in taxes each year, before financial markets force it to. Okay? So he's saying he hoped the U.S. government would focus on reducing the budget deficit. Okay, before the markets force it to do it. It says the sooner we focus on it, the better. At one point, it will cause a problem. The problem will be caused by the market. Then you'll be forced to deal with it, probably in a far more uncomfortable way than if you dealt with it from the start. Okay? It says yawning deficits are adding to the overall level of U.S. government debt because they require the Treasury to issue more bonds to plug the gap. Okay? So ultimately, look at these Edomites. These Edomites are through, man. All right? Ultimately, what we see happening, okay, is the collapse of the dollar bill, which is supposed to be backed by gold, the gold standard, but it's not. Okay? It's not worth the paper that it's printed on anymore. Okay? And you have to pay attention to what these billionaires are saying of these trillion-dollar companies, all right? These hundreds of billion-dollar companies. You have to pay attention, all right? Because they are sounding the alarm. And when they talking and they nervous, remember, they was real comfortable a few years ago. They ain't tripping over nothing. Now you can see Esau is in straits, man, all right? His system is about to collapse, and again, the elites are collapsing it, okay, purposely, right? And we understand that through the spirit. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing to watch the prophecies, man. To watch the prophecies play out. Because we know how close we are to getting the hell out of this place, man. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Okay. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. For we are not ignorant of his devices. We are not. Because we know Esau is purposely collapsing this place. He's purposely collapsing the dollar, okay? Collapsing this system, okay, to usher in the digital currency, okay? The CBDC. Everything's going to be digital. The dollar is going to be worth nothing more than wiping your ass with, okay? All right? And when the digital currency, that's also the start of them rolling out the mark. Okay, it's all small steps that they're taking, and that's a huge step when they drop that dollar and it goes digital. We're closer to the mark, the MOTB, than we ever been. Okay, the charagma, the implantable device that they're going to make it mandatory that you put in your hand or your forehead. Okay, so this is all leading to that. All right, we watch this collapse. We see this collapse happening. All right, but we know ultimately, okay, it's all being done on purpose to bring in, okay, the CBDC, the digital currency. All right, where everything's going to be digital. It's going to be numbers on the screen. All right, and then possibly some huge event going to take place. Things are going to get shut down, and they're going to force that mark on everybody. Okay, so again, we don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but it's we have an inkling on how this thing is going to happen. Okay, so because once they collapse the system, they collapse the dollar, something else is going to collapse. It's going to be some type of EMP attack, and in order to get out of this, you're going to have to take that chip. They're going to do something. Okay, they're going to do something to force in that that MOTB, the mark of the beast, which is prophesied in the scriptures in Revelation. Okay, 2 Corinthians 2:11 again. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. No, we're not, because we know Esau's purposely, the elites are purposely crashing the dollar. Okay, this is all being done. It's all strategic. Okay, it's a strategic move by Esau, Edom, the elites. Okay, so yeah, man. But then also I wanted to bring out more proof that this dollar's collapsing and things that just because what we're going through in the world, people who work, we see that it's getting harder and harder to live out here, right? Everything is expensive. We talk about in New York City, the prices to live, right? A studio apartment's $1,700, $2,000, right? 2-bedroom, $2,000 and more. You know what I'm saying? 3-bedroom, forget it, right? It ain't no housing market right now. That's through. It's not a buyer's market right now or seller's market. My mom works in real estate, and buying a house right now just ain't it. Trying to get into a house, get a loan, none of that. That's gonna collapse. That whole real estate thing is through. It's all through. Okay, people are looking for jobs. People are looking for work. Right? They're offering people peanuts. You know what I'm saying? To come work for them. All right. You got some situations out there where you could get a nice bag, whatever. But ultimately, the grand scheme of things, this thing is through, man. This thing is through. They're not paying livable wages really anymore. Okay. Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Okay? So that's what we're living in right now. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All the joy is darkened. People are through. People are losing their houses. People are losing jobs. You see these major companies, they're laying off thousands and thousands of employees. Okay? Let's go here real quick. They're laying off thousands and thousands of employees. Okay, let's just type this in real quick. Major company layoffs 2024. Okay, look at this. Look at this, man. I'm not even going. It says several companies have announced layoffs in 2024. Peloton, a huge company, 15% of workforce laid off in May. Luminar, 20% of workforce laid off in May. Motional, 40% laid off in May. Indeed, 8%. Walmart, several hundred workers laid off. 2024 mass layoffs. Yeah, man. Other companies that have announced layoffs in 2024. You see it? 20% of the workforce in Marinus Pharmaceuticals. CVS Health, 5,000 workers laid off in May. Google, hundreds more, 2024. Citibank, 20,000 staff cut. It's over. This place is done. You can't recover from this. All right. eBay, 1,000 jobs cut. Microsoft, 1,900. This shit is over. Okay. This place is done. All right. It says there's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. People ain't having no fun out here. It's over. Everything is just feels dead. The spirit of death is out here. The spirit of things being dormant. All right, and dull. That's the spirit, okay, in Babylon right now. Okay, all joy is darkened. It ain't no hope out here no more, man. The mirth of the land is gone. All of the things that used to be good and used to be fun and used to be, people are struggling with their finances, man. Okay, people can't survive. People can't survive, right? They're struggling to survive, and ultimately, people again, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people are losing their houses. We just seen the massive, and that I could have kept going and dug deeper. Went to 2023, 2022 to see thousands and thousands of people being laid off. This place cannot recover and will not recover. All right. Last scripture I got here, Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble and the strong men shall bow themselves. Okay. And the grinders cease because they are few. And those that look out the window be darkened. Hey, man. Hey, it ain't nothing out there. Hey, there's a song Nas did. Street Dreamers, ain't nothing out there for you. All right? Okay, it says, and the grinders cease because they are few. It ain't going to be, it's no work out here. And if there is work, they're paying you peanuts. Okay? It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, okay, and the strong men shall bow themselves, right? And the grinders cease because they are few. This is a system collapsing. This is the collapse that we're witnessing, okay? And those that look out of the windows be darkened, okay? There's nothing to look forward to out here, okay? It's dark. It's desolate, okay? The American dream is a nightmare, all right? And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. There's no work. It's like, remember when 2020 hit and everything shut down, okay? This scripture was jumping off the pages then, but it still is. It has not stopped jumping, all right? And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, okay? Ain't nothing open. Ain't nothing open. Ain't no work going on. Ain't nothing open. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay? So, hey, ultimately, man, the collapse of this place is happening. These Edomites are calling it out. They're about to lose all of what they have, right? And we'll witness it even on the levels that we're on, because we ain't got a damn thing. We struggling check to check. You know what I'm saying? And we see the collapse happening. We see how it affects us. All right. These devils can't they can't survive without the millions of dollars. We know how to struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Jay. We know how to struggle, man. We gonna get to it. We got, hey, the Lord will provide. The Lord will provide, man. All right. So we ain't tripping over none of this. All right. So that's it, man. I just had a couple of scriptures. I just wanted to bring this point out. It's over for Esau and his system, but for us, it's a new day. It's a new day approaching. This system is being broken down, and we know that it's all strategic and it's orchestrated. All right. But hey, the scriptures are speaking. Okay. The scriptures back up what's happening. All right. We're excited through the spirit because, again, we know we are almost out of here. Call hello, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Shalom to the next one. Shalom.